Question number 2. Show that the photons in a 1240 nanometer infrared light beam have energies of 1 electron volt. So we have to show that. And then a photon of energy, question B, a photon of energy, I'm sorry if the song is too loud, okay. A photon of energy 3.5 electron volt is required to break a chemical bond in the molecules of human skin, thus causes sunburn. So we have to determine the wavelength of this photon lah. Okay, so let's do question A first. So we need to convert that into electron volts. So E is gonna be equal to wait, why do I feel we have to show that the photon, okay, I need to refer to notes on this one. So E is going to be equal to hc over lambda, remember? So we are going to use that formula. So E is equal to hc over lambda, where h is equal to 6.63, is it? Yes, 6.63 times 10 to the power of negative 4, negative 34 joule second, I think. Yes, and then c is the speed of light, which is just 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Kan? Is it? I think so. It should be, right? Yalah, itulah kali tu. Okay, so now we are gonna calculate the energy lah. Okay, so the energy, substitute this into here, this one into here, and then the lambda is gonna be 1240 nanometer. So that would give us 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19 joule. Okay, so that is now in joule, but then we have to show that it would be equal to 1 electron volt. So E is gonna be divided by the same value, which is 1.6 times 10 negative 19 gives us 1 electron volt. Okay, so that is what they are asking by showing lah. Okay, all right, next is question B. So we know that the first thing that we need to do is calculate the energy, because energy is equal to hc over lambda, and rearrange for the wavelength would give us hc over the energy. So we need the energy punya value. So energy is just 3.5 times dengan 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19. Why? Because the energy is given, but it is in electron volt. So we need it in joule, so that's why we times it with 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19. Okay, all right, that is gonna give us 5.6 times 10 negative 19 joule lah. Okay, and then in conclusion, this is gonna be equal to 355 nanometer. Okay, all right, so that is the solution for question number 2.